Okay, so you guys wanted the tea, and I'm so excited to finally make this video, even though I'm so nervous, just because, I see a lot of times people ask, like other people how they lost weight, X, Y, and Z, and sometimes the feedback always isn't the nicest. So I pray you guys are nice with me when I finish this video. But for starters, I just wanted to mention, genetics play a huge role in losing weight. And, this is just what worked for me, and I just wanted to share with you guys my story. So for starters, I want to say that I have gained probably more than 25 pounds in my last relationship. That's what started it all. And when we had broke up, I think I had gained like an additional 10 more pounds. So, in those videos that you saw of me, I was very, that was a constant drinking and eating out for 5 months because I was that depressed. I didn't really, the only time I left the house was to eat. Ridiculous. But yeah, so that's what, sparked my journey in sobriety, just because, I never really thought about it, but, the question that got brought up was, when was the last time that I took a break from drinking? And I did so much research on how alcohol slows down your metabolism and how it slows down kind of like the burning fat process when you're trying to lose weight. So, I've been through many fitness journeys, but I had never cut out drinking. So I was really just trying to see what it would come out, but it really did so much more for me than just losing weight. You have smarter decisions, you think clearer, the list just goes on. But, so yes, sober. I didn't even have one drink for 3.5 months straight. No drink, no wine, no nada. I wanted to mention, so the first thing was alcohol. The second thing, walking. I owe my life to walking. I started walking, I would wake up, walk for an hour at least. I would fast, I would drink my water on my walk, I would drink black coffee in the morning, and then at noon, I would have my first meal. So I completely also cut out fried foods. Say it with me, cut out fried foods. I used my air fryer so much, it probably is sick of me. Every protein that I made was probably in my air fryer, so my highlight meals consisted of lots of chicken, lots of white fish, lean meats. Look for meats that are high in protein. So a typical day for me would look like chicken breast. So the diet that I chose to do was minimal carbs. Minimal to no carbs. I know, I'm sorry. I know you guys probably did not want to hear that, but like I said, I'm just emphasizing on what worked for me. So I would never, eat carbs twice, in a day. One meal would consist of loaded carbs and the other meal was just protein and veggies. My workout split consisted of, like I said, I would do 10 to 15,000 steps a day on top of a workout. So if it wasn't going to the gym, it was going to Legree, because Legree is just more of it's a more challenging workout in a certain sense, in my opinion. Pilates, I love Pilates. I love classical Pilates, so please don't come for me. But yes, I can't emphasize enough on the diet. I take so much pride in my diet. Like I said, I wasn't eating bread, because at the time when I had gained so much weight, all I was eating was bread and potbellies and sandwiches and things. And like I said before, this is just what I did. So, do I eat sandwiches now? Yes, I do. A lot of the foods that I eat now are different than what I was doing because I was on a cut. You can't be on a cut forever. That's just unrealistic. A calorie deficit can only last you for so long, and then you just hope and pray you don't fall into a binge eating. But then again, give yourself grace. It's okay. I'm human. No, I don't eat fried foods. I have completely cut that out of my diet forever. But I'm not gonna say forever. Never say never. But Yeah, a lot of the foods that I ate were, you know, lots of tuna packets, lots of roasted veggies, lots of kefir, lots of vanilla Greek yogurt. I can't consume Greek yogurt by itself. It's quite fairly tastes too sour for me. But yeah, the way that I did it was just low carbs. You know, I was very, very, very disciplined. You know, I'm a person that lives with my parents, and you know, they loved it. Some fried catfish and Coca-Colas, and you know, just having to watch them eat their own thing and then me having to eat my own thing, it taught me a lot of discipline. So, you know, like I said, it did more good than bad, because now if I go out to eat, like to a restaurant, and I don't agree with the menu, I just wait till I get home, or I just decide to get something else. So this is just part one. I kind of just wanted to freestyle and what came to like the top of my head, but I do want to do a better video about this. I'm still new at this, so like I said, please be nice, but I hope that helped. So lots of high protein, lots of fiber, no alcohol, no sugary drinks. I didn't drink my calories, and if I did drink my calories, they were prebiotic sodas. Love Poppies, love Bloom, love Olipop's. You guys should definitely check them out. But please leave any questions that you guys have in the comments, because I would be more than happy to answer if I didn't cover it in this video. But yes, I will be doing a series on abs are made in the kitchen, because I just never really realized that like the different stuff that I eat, I would love to share with you all, and you guys are interested. So thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope this helped in some sort of way.